Money can feel like a complicated puzzle, but today we're going to break it down simply. Welcome to Finance 101. Let's start with the basics. There are so many moving parts: taxes, banks, coins, and even the time on your side. Let's make money simple and easy to understand together. Meet Joe. Joe works hard and receives money in exchange for his time and effort. Joe uses that money to buy the things he needs to live, like food and a place to stay. At its core, money is just a tool that helps us trade value with one another. Everything boils down to three main actions: earning it, saving it, and spending it. But Joe doesn't get to keep every single coin he earns. Enter taxes. A giant hand-labored taxes reaches in and takes a small slice of Joe's earnings. That money doesn't just disappear. It transforms into services we all share. Taxes are how we pay for things like education, infrastructure, and healthcare. Simply put, taxes help fund public services that make our communities function. What about the money Joe keeps? He might decide to put it in a bank. The bank keeps his money safe and secure inside a reinforced vault. Over time, a small percentage symbol appears. This is interest the bank pays Joe. By keeping money there, Joe's savings can actually grow while he sleeps. Banks store money and often pay interest as a reward for using their services. But there's a sneaky force called inflation that Joe needs to know about. Meet the inflation ghost. He blows air and makes prices rise over time. That $1 bread suddenly costs $2, then $3, then $5. Joe checks his wallet and realizes his money doesn't buy as much as it used to. Inflation is the reason why things get more expensive as the years go by. Inflation means that your purchasing power goes down as prices rise. To beat inflation, we need our money to work for us. Imagine planting a coin. That coin grows into a small sprout, and eventually into a plant made of money. This is how interest works. It adds more coins to your original pile. Interest helps your money grow, giving you more than what you started with. But interest can also work against you if you're borrowing money. Joe uses a credit card to buy things today, even if he doesn't have the cash yet. But credit is like a sled Joe has to pull behind him everywhere he goes. As time goes on, rocks labeled debt, fees, and interest are added to the sled. The sled becomes much heavier, and Joe really starts to struggle to move forward. It's all about balance. Use credit wisely to avoid being weighed down. Credit can be a helpful tool, but debt can spiral out of control if you aren't careful. The secret to real wealth is investing. It's like planting a coin for the long term. As the clock spins, we see that time is the most important ingredient. The coin doesn't stay a coin. It grows into a magnificent money tree. The tree gets bigger and produces even more coins year after year. The two keys to investing are the value you put in and the time you leave it. Investing is simply giving your money the time it needs to grow into something bigger. There are two paths you can take: the quick money path or the long-term path. Joe looks at both, trying to decide which way to go with his savings. On the quick money path, coins jump wildly up and down. It's very risky. On the long-term path, a single coin grows steadily and predictably. Stick to the stable path. Real wealth isn't built overnight. Success in finance requires a good deal of patience and discipline. Every time Joe gets paid, he has a choice to make with his money. He splits his money into 3 jars: spend for today, save for tomorrow, and invest for the future. One version of Joe spends everything immediately and ends up with nothing left. The smart version of Joe saves and invests, building security for himself. Great job, Joe. These small habits are what led to big financial freedom. Always remember that your small daily habits truly matter over the long run. Time is your greatest ally when it comes to growing wealth. Through the power of compounding, a small coin can become a massive pile over many years. Watch the calendar pages flip forward. Every month Joe adds just a little bit more. Joe started small, but now his mountain of money is something to be proud of. Time is the biggest advantage you have. Use it as much as you can. We've covered a lot today, from taxes and banks to interest and investing. It all starts with understanding these core concepts step by step. Don't wait. Start your financial journey today and learn as you go. Finance doesn't have to be scary when you take it one piece at a time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye and good luck with your money journey.